My advice to those people is that do not think about it, because if you are thinking of making 1 lakh 2 lakh for in another 3 months 4 months, you can save a lot of time and you can save a lot of hassle.
Guys, welcome to another case study of Kingdom Club winners. This time we have Bal Singh. The only problem is he's working in a job right now. That's why you see his face blurred. But we are going to understand what he did with his job in order to build this business and especially get clients worth 6 lakh rupees on a single call in a single deal from a job. So welcome Bal Singh to the interview. How it has been. Who are you? What do you do? Just give a brief about yourself to the audience so that they know what are you into.
So basically, I have been into technology sector for about 10 to 15 years, and I have been into different kinds of tech stacks just to know how the complete industry works. And I have been doing the freelancing stuff for about 3 to 4 years now. So now, last year only, we started off 365 AI Tech and tried to start building different products related to AI. And we have had multiple clients only from referral itself, and we did some work for US based clients, we did some work for Middle East based clients, we have also done a lot of work for Indian clients. And the best thing is that we had been really great at delivery point of view. From delivery and execution, we were really great, so we always had kind of 4 to 5 star ratings from our clients. The only challenge that we faced was we were never able to actually crack sales, or we were never actually able to do the sales by ourselves, because whatever we were getting from referrals only. So that was a major challenge that we were facing.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So you basically are into AI automation.
Right.
You're doing this from past 1 year, and all the clients were from referrals and everything, but there was no sales process that you had.
Right. So we did a lot of
Understood.
custom development in AI automation, and custom
So
steps.
what was your why behind this business? Like why the AI business and why AI automation?
Since I have been doing the servicing, so what I found was that a lot of businesses are actually coming up in India. There is a potential that is there in India, and a lot of people are actually getting into different kinds of businesses. And what I feel is that the only thing that will divide in future the businesses is whether they are following the best practices in the market or not. And the best practice that currently is there is to use AI at each and every level of your existing process, and use it in the best way, which is custom defined for you. That is the only way you can make the separation from you as a business owner from any other business. That is how you would be the best in your industry.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And how was your life like before joining ICE?
Before joining ICE, I was doing some custom development in freelancing and all, but I was never really happy with inside that okay, I would be able to crack something big. But now I see that potential in the market. I do see that potential in myself, the confidence in myself that yes, this is possible, this is definitely feasible. And it is all thanks to you, Himanshu, because luckily I was able to see your ad and go through it. And without that, I was just spending out a lot of money on different kinds of courses, and was able to not able to crack anything in last 3 4 months.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So what was your like first impression about me or Internet Coaching Empire when you first time saw the ad?
I was seeing a lot of different ads and everything on YouTube. I was seeing a lot of channels, but one thing what I saw in your ad was the confidence, the level of confidence with which you said that it is going to be done. And then you showed those figures that you cracked 3 crores of deals in about 1 hour time and all those things. So I thought that okay, this is the guy who is best at what he does. And so I need to just not think about it right now that I can do this or that. I just need to follow the track that he's showing the direction at. So that is what I thought. So I just started off with a very basic journey with your first the ebook that you gave us, then the KGMM class, and from there I got into ISEX. And then when I had started the journey from there, Pragya told me about the steps that we need to follow. I understood a lot of things which we were doing wrong in
Just
actually.
for context for everyone, Pragya is a business coach, a private business coach that we give to the person, the client, so that they can do the work faster. Please go on.
Right. So she first of all closed a lot of queries that I had about how to approach this. So that helped me, declutter it. and see the single direction. Okay, these 5 steps need to be followed. I should not focus on anything else. So that gave me a clear direction. This helps a lot of getting a little less anxious about this and being more focused on how to approach it. And then step by step we built the funnel. Step by step we started off connecting to them. Then I followed the high pitch script, and once I started following it, most of the businesses that I connected them were actually interested, and a few of them were actually good payers as well. And eventually I was able to convert one of the client.
Ah, crazy. Makes sense. Makes sense. So you told that you have done a lot of changes, launched the funnel, changed the script, talked to team members, all of that. So what specific changes you did which made you, jump to a new revenue? And how were you feeling when you were going through the changes?
So first thing what we were doing is that, first of all, we were trying to push everything onto social media, that okay, I'll just focus on social media and everything will come automatically, and trying to learn that okay, I need to use these meta tags, and trying to reach out to these people for help. And we also gave a lot of agencies for SEO and everything. So, and then when I so first thing was that she told me, okay, leave everything, just let's build a funnel. So we built the funnel, and then first I created the funnel with a lot of jargons which were actually of no use. So she said that okay, remove all this clutter, let's use these simple straightforward words what we need. And with all those different simplified steps, I was able to actually get a very good output of the funnel. So within first week I started getting the output, and about 20 to 25 odd ebooks had been sold, and 50% of them were actual businesses. So that was the first time I felt that okay, just by spending this much less, I was able to get actual contacts of the businesses who were interested in these kind of things.
And how much did you do ad spend to get those 25 customers?
About 5,000 odd I spent to get those 2025 customers, and they were all actual businesses. Yeah.
Super awesome. So you spent 5,000 and you got 6 lakhs back. That's the ROAS you were able to
Yeah.
get out of that. When you were going through the changes, you must have applied some tools and templates that we have provided in IC. What
Right.
were your favorite tools and templates from i6?
So the first template that we followed was for the brochures. I think the first thing was that we applied it to every product brochure that we were using. We changed it to the template that you had shared with us. The email templates were the best one because they started converting right away. They started getting inquiries from those email templates. The funnel, I would say, is straightforward. I directly use that template of funnel, and we just changed a few things here and there. Rest all was majorly same.
Makes sense. So the funnel template, the brochure, and email.
The best template I would say is the high ticket script. I think that is the best template.
What changes you do see from the old script that you had versus the new script you have?
There was nothing specific about the old script. We used to just try to pitch the client that okay, you need us, please let us know how we can help you. We even quoted the amounts that were really less for the client, and somehow it also painted a picture in the mind of the client that okay, these guys are actually not best at what they do, that is why they are quoting so less. I think this was one of the reasons why we were never able to crack good clients. We were always able to crack those clients who were trying to drill us. And now what we have tried to do is we have tried to filter out those kind of clients, and we are only focusing on the clients who are actually good at their work and are happy to pay to someone who is able to deliver value. One more thing I think that I have learned a lot from your channel specifically is that we should not focus on the CAC. We should not focus on how to get money out of the customers. We should always focus on giving value to the customers. If we start focusing on that, money will automatically come.
Correct. Makes sense. What made you charge high ticket? Because when we are in a job or a business is struggling, we don't get that mindset of charging too much. How do you get this mindset, and what did you change? What advice you have for people who are watching this so that they can also charge high ticket?
So first thing is that we should remove this idea altogether that the great clients with high paying capacity would not come to you. That is not true. Everyone online, whether how rich he is or how poor he is, he will come to you. It's all about the funnel that you are applying. And second thing is that someone pays you because of that gap that he wants to fill in. He has the capacity to pay. It's about paying in 1 month or it's about paying in 5 months. if you're able to deliver him that value, if you're able to convert so much for him, he would definitely want to pay it to you because you have given him that value.
Okay. So it's about, instead of charging high ticket, think about think about giving high value, which would make you
Right,
eventually
right,
charge high.
right.
What changes have you done in your service after joining i6?
So first thing I did completely different was that we, instead of creating products, we started thinking of the use cases and the values we can deliver. So we changed our products completely towards adding value to different businesses. Now we are focusing only to focus only on the use cases. And now when we are reaching any client, we are only talking about, okay, we will solve these 5 use cases for you. We will add this much value to you. For this, you pay me this. If you find the value in, if this gets completed, then you pay me this much. Else, it doesn't add value to your business. That is the direction how we have changed in totality.
So instead of working on the product or the service, you're more on result based, which is like, instead of no, I'm not doing SEO for you, I'm getting traffic for you. So it's a difference that you're
Right. That's so now we are more outcome based rather than being development or service based. That is how we have changed.
Got it. And what was your earlier sales process? What's the current sales process? What change do you see?
So initially, sales process was like so there was no specific process about it. So we were just trying to reach out every here and there, however it was possible, whether SEO, whether so we joined about 500 odd Facebook groups, and we tried to reach to every other person over there. We also got banned on multiple of them, and so now it's very clear that okay, we are just going to run these 4 or 5 funnels, and whenever the client call comes, I mean whenever the inquiries come, we will just call them, try to solve their problems, and then do a high ticket script. That has been very straightforward right now, instead of getting clutter. So I have removed all those processes, just focus on this specific one.
Got it. So earlier you were more of outbound, that let's reach out to people and let's convert them. Now you're more of inbound, let them come to us through the funnel that we have made.
Right. I think that saves a lot of effort and bandwidth, because it was a lot of wastage on following up a lot of clients who are actually not going to be a good customer for us as well, and we might not be the right vendor for them as well.
What was your happiest day after joining ICE?
I think the day when that ticket converted, because I never thought that it would happen. I thought that it would at least go through 4 to 5 iterations. It was such a big proposal to send. So I was constantly, thinking that should I send it or should I not? So I just sent it, and the next day I got the confirmation without
Lovely.
any
Super
questions
awesome.
asked.
That's great. So tell me one thing, that you have got your money things sorted. Now you have a funnel, you'll get leads, you'll convert them. Now you're clear about that. What are you working on right now? Like, what's the next plan?
So we are currently working on 3 to 4 products. So first product is basically voice to voice calling. So what it does is basically in US and in English markets, basically you have the numbers with you, and an AI assistant would actually call the customers for you. For example, it's like if you have a website
IVR
and
calling basically.
it's not an IVR call, it's an actual AI calling. So
Okay.
if you have a website and a customer comes to your website and just says that okay, I am interested in this car, and he gives a phone number and he enters, right away he'll get a call from an AI, and it would actually talk to him like a real person, and the purpose of that AI would be just to get an appointment and get it converted. The biggest problem right now is that you get a lot of leads, but the conversion is very low, because after so that cut through process we are trying to reduce. That is one of the products. Second product is we have a website coach, which basically what happens is if you have a complicated kind of a product, if you for example you have a vegan website, or you have a wallets which are not from leather, it is difficult to explain to customer what value you are adding. When he directly comes to the website, he have to scroll through and read everything to understand that. So there is an actual web coach sitting there who can just talk to you on a real time, and and try to make you understand that okay, this is the value we are adding. If you want to go ahead further, then these are the products that would be good to you, and the website keeps scrolling in parallel when you're talking to him. That is the second product. The third one is basically analytics of your actual sales. This is more for enterprises where actually, someone has a team of about 10, 15 people who are making calls every day and trying to, it basically analyzes all those recordings and creates targets out of them, that okay, these 5 things have been done wrong, these 10 things have been done right, so these are the targets that should be focused upon in next 2 to 3 weeks to cover that up.
What results? Because in IC community, we not only talk about how much money you have made, but you also talk about the value your clients have made. So
Right.
do you have any like case study of your clients where you applied some things and their business changed?
So basically, one of the clients that I had earlier, I was building a product for them for about 1 year, and they wanted to reach a goal of something about 25 to 30 lakhs. They were able to reach it, but they were not very happy with the way we were approaching it, and we were not able to because we were also not value oriented at that time. We were more like being cost effective and everything. Right now I think the real estate client that we have cracked, the focus is only on being outcome based.
Hmm.
And the delivery and execution is the only thing that we are focusing on right now to give more value to the customers.
So what made I stand out for you from other people? So there are a lot of people who are teaching how to get clients, how to grow business, all of that. What made IC stand out and you were like, I want to go for this?
So after doing a lot of courses, I would not take a name of anyone, but after doing a lot of courses and spending a lot of money, I have found that the direct and the only way to do it is to do it from the best expert in the market. And as of now, I don't see anyone else apart from you, Himanshu. I think the process that you have set up, the ecosystem that you have set up in ISEX is the best ecosystem to get any business grow to from X level to 5-10x level very easily, very straightforward, without any hassle or anxiety. And that's a very straight process, and that is the only thing that I would say that ISEX has the best in the market.
And the best part is, I think we are talking about the first time, because you entered, you completed the whole thing, you executed on that, you got a result, and now we are talking after that, and the whole thing is
Right.
automated.
Exactly. So
Makes sense.
that's the best part.
Makes sense. Makes sense. What is your advice to people who are in your batch but have not got result as fast as you, and they're planning, yeah, this person got it faster than me, and they want to also get the result faster. They will get the result very soon. I know about that. But what's your advice to those people who are slower than you in getting the result?
So two things. First of all, whatever is written in the course of ISEX, I think that we need to consider it as a Bible. We need to read it and learn it till the end, because it's very important to just not use our brain and just accept whatever is written there and follow it from the heart. And second is, we should, whatever query you have, you need to talk to your coach, and you need to clarify each and everything that you have in your mind, because it is very important that in this, the steps that you follow, they need to be measured at best from your coach, because if you're not validating them at each and every step, it might take a little more time for you than anyone else.
Makes sense. A lot of people are watching this video who are not part of ISEX, and they are having this idea of, should I join it? Should I not join it? Is it good? Is it not good? What is your advice to those people?
So my advice to those people is that do not think about it, because if you are thinking of making 1 lakh 2 lakh for in another 3 months 4 months, you can save a lot of time and you can save a lot of hassle by just getting it right from the day one. And by getting it right from day one means that just follow the experts, do not use your own brains. I think this is how everything works. We just need to take it from a pinch of salt, that these are the people who know how to do it. We should just follow that, rather than thinking of rethinking it again and again. Just go ahead with it, don't think too much about it.
And what would you add to like as the community and the business coach part that you get? What value you got from the community, like the batch you have, and the business coach that you have got?
So from community, I think the best part that is there is a constant discussion about the gaps that someone is having, the improvements that get, the feedback everyone is giving. I think from those, first of all, you keep on getting updates that okay, these are the right things that are working for someone, and these are the things which are not working for them. So you get a clear understanding that okay, these are the things that we don't need to do, and these are the things that we need to do. So these are that specific help is available there. So even for me, I had a lot of queries initially. I started just posting out on the group, and it was very great that on the same started getting responses from community itself, that you should follow these steps, you should not have these kind of things in the ebook, you should have this kind of images to be used, and they help a lot on the community. Business coach, I say, would be more like an expert whom you should reach out for any of those queries which which are decision makers for you. I mean, that those are some things like, without that you might get misdirected if you don't follow those decisions. So they are the best ones to keep you on the right track to keep following towards the growth.
Makes sense. Awesome. If someone wants to get to your website, how they can reach out to you?
So it's 365AItech.com, and the email ID is info@365AItech.com.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Bal Singh. I'll put all the links in the description, guys, so that you can check it out. Thank you so much for being on the interview. I want to see you very soon in the Empire Club, where you have done some crores in business, and we record one more case study about that. Thank you so much for being over here, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for being here.
अगर ये इस टाइप की वीडियो पसंद है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब मत करो. Click on my channel, see all the videos. If you feel like there are videos which can actually help you, then so click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for the notifications.